The California Medical Board is supposed to investigate complaints against doctors and alert the public on its website. The board's annual budget, $51 million, but a Fox 11 investigation has raised serious questions about the system. Gina Silva is in the newsroom to explain. Gina.
Well, Carlos, we've all heard it said before, check out your doctor with the medical board. Tonight, a warning. Doing that alone may not be good enough. Fox 11 News has been investigating a Long Beach doctor, and we've discovered problems not only with his record, but also with what the medical board is making public.
Dr. Sandy Witzling of Long Beach.
I'm going to rush the surgery. I'm sorry. I can't come.
A surgeon who shows up with a clean record on the medical board's website. Not one problem listed here. But a 4-month Fox 11 News investigation exposed a history of medical malpractice lawsuits and complaints. Dr. Witzling has been accused of incorrectly diagnosing his patients and allegedly botching surgeries, some of which resulted in deaths.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about some of the patients who've been hurt under your care.
I have no idea. I'm terribly sorry.
Can I tell you who they are?
No.
She was in extreme pain. She kept on hollering out, oh, Jesus, please help me. Oh, God, why am I in so much pain?
In July, Amelia Thomas's daughter, Destiny, went to Dr. Witzling for gallbladder surgery. They were expecting a routine procedure, and Dr. Witzling sent Destiny home when it was over.
My daughter was swollen 3 times her size. She was yellow, her eyes were yellow, and at the bottom of her stomach was right here was totally green.
Thomas says even though Destiny complained to Dr. Witzling about the pain, he kept telling her everything would be fine.
He said that the pain was normal for having gallbladder surgery.
But then Destiny died. The coroner's report shows her liver had been damaged.
And the whole thing has just tore my whole family apart.
A few months before Destiny died, Lee Newton went to Dr. Witzling, also for gallbladder surgery. She died following the procedure. Again, the coroner's report says Newton's liver was cut. Families for Newton and Thomas are now in the process of suing Dr. Witzling. In a phone interview, Dr. Witzling denied damaging Destiny Thomas's liver. He did admit that Lee Newton's liver was cut, but he claims the cut was patched up in surgery.
Cutting the liver is unheard of.
Dr. Nachman Brodbar is an expert witness in medical malpractice cases. We showed him the coroner's reports on the deaths of Lee Newton and Destiny Thomas, plus the different lawsuits against Dr. Witzling. His reaction?
That requires an investigation, a review. Something is not right here.
They could have stopped him, and they didn't.
13 years ago, the Resendez family sued Dr. Witzling for medical malpractice and settled out of court. Florentino Resendez had been a patient of Dr. Witzling.
Mi esposo se lo pedía.
His family says Florentino kept telling Dr. Witzling something was wrong with his right toe. But they say Witzling refused to do a biopsy. Florentino ended up dying of malignant melanoma.
Fox 11 News tracked down 19 lawsuits against Dr. Witzling. Some he won and some he lost. But why doesn't the medical board show any of this information so that patients can be well informed when choosing a doctor?
This is a doctor who's got a lot of problems, and when you check the medical website, it shows him with a clean record.
Do you want me to get them to Candace?
Yeah.
No one on the medical board would talk to us. They referred us to their public information officer, Candace Cohen, who at first didn't want to talk to us either.
If a doctor has a history of problems, people have died under his care, shouldn't that be on the medical board website?
Well, it's not that simple.
Cohen says that by law, the board is restricted from disclosing everything negative on a doctor's record, and that problems have to fit certain criteria. If they don't, they remain off the medical board's website.
If the public would like to see more information disclosed by the medical board on our website, then they should go see their local legislators.
State Senator Mark Ridley Thomas is chairman of a committee that oversees the medical board. He plans hearings in January to investigate what the board does and does not disclose about doctors.
I think patients are better served when they are informed.
Both Ridley Thomas and Candace Cohen have confirmed that the medical board is now investigating Dr. Witzling.
He's going to go on injuring people until something is done to stop him.
Please, Dr. Witzling, we'd like to talk to you about your patients. Could we set up an interview with you another time? Now, we did hear from Dr. Witzling's attorney. He says liver damage is a possible complication to gallbladder surgery, and it occurs frequently. He says Dr. Witzling is an experienced surgeon who has performed more than 1,500 gallbladder operations. Now, if you have questions about the issues raised in this story, go to our website, myfoxla.com, for tips on how to investigate a medical professional.